Hey Marc, how's it going?
Hello, Philip. Nice to talk to you. How are you?
Very good. So look, I'm incredibly excited about this, and I can appreciate that you're half a world away. I'm in Dubai, and you're over in Connecticut. So here we are. So thank you first and foremost on behalf of Marcura for you doing this on behalf of Eagle.
My pleasure.
Um,
My pleasure.
cool. I know that we've known each other for about a year and a half now, which time goes by incredibly quick. So, as we discussed and agreed, we're going to go over just a few questions just to outline the journey that we shared and where we're at now and where we're eventually going.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. So, let's get into it if that works for you.
Absolutely.
Good. So, as we discussed, Mark, technology is transforming the shipping industry, and the pandemic has certainly accelerated the need of digital solutions more than ever before. Would you agree with this comment?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, everyone has seen over the last year that so many people were working from home, and the need for connectivity to all the same resources that you have in the office. It's obviously important to have all of that at your fingertips when working from home, and technology is obviously grown in leaps and bounds over the
Yeah.
years, but still working from home doesn't replace working from the office, obviously. So
No.
it's been a challenge. Last year was a challenging year for everyone, and I think companies have
Yeah.
learned how to adapt, which has been exciting to see. So
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and that's well put because certainly was a very different year last year, to say the least. So, in saying that, what was, just out of curiosity, some of the factors that actually made Eagle decide and come over to Marcura?
so we have quite a few port calls throughout the year that we were using or we like to use a third party processor of disbursement accounts, and we
Yeah,
know that Makura is a market leader in technology, and also in the processing of disbursement accounts and all the other platforms that come along with the port call process,
yeah,
whether it's lay time and some other statistical analysis that comes from that. So
yeah,
Makura is a leader in that front, and that was one of the main factors for us for coming over to Makura.
yeah. Good. Would you also say that a part of that was also to accommodate your future growth as well, so it could be scalable?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
We know that Makura can handle volumes that we hope that over the next years to come that will be you
yeah,
know increasing the volume of port calls that we have.
yeah. Good. That's good. Cool. Then the next question that we would love to hear your comments on, where it's an ever on the forefront of most customers that we speak to, is that change management is the key to digital transformation.
Right.
And just wondering how you would describe your experience in implementing this change when you came over and we onboarded Eagle.
I know for being a user of the platform, and being a user of technology in the office, when people hear that there's going to be a change in platforms or a change in services, everyone gets a little anxious. Everyone gets a little
Yeah,
worried that it's going to affect their day to day time, their let's say personal time management. Well, number one, for learning a platform, and number two, just using it. But
yeah.
the switch to Makura was actually quite easy for our users. We were able
Okay.
to train people ahead of time, super users, so to speak, and then those super users were able to assist all the other users on the platform
Yeah.
to make the change management seamless and quite easy. And
Yeah.
even from a bigger picture, from the the background data of Eagle, that was all done ahead of time, and it was quite easy and went extremely well. So it was a pleasure. And no real problems, so to speak, that I can think of. So
Yeah. Well, good word, pleasure, because it was actually a pleasure on this side as well, because I like how you took the reins there and did the super user approach, because it did the its coach, or I don't know the saying, but train the trainee approach, which was good, and it worked well, I think. So
absolutely.
good. Then, from Eagle's perspective, and yours, of course, on behalf of Eagle, how important is it to have insights and benchmarks into port expenses and time spent in port?
Oh, it's imperative. I mean, it gives the commercial team, gives the operations team the ability to look up historical port expenses, look up time spent in port, which can also, well, should be able to help the our commercial team to fix cargoes or to fix ships to specific ports. So it's it's very important to have that
Yeah.
data at your fingertips, quick, easy
Yes.
to find, and even just something simple as finding an agent to if you don't have good port information to use the platform for that. But the time spent in port is so important, and it's
Yeah.
a big part of what we do to minimize and try to save costs when and where possible.
Then the last question is, what is one area which you feel the industry or others would be interested to hear about? I know it's a very open question, it's very ambiguous, but whatever's on your mind.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of things. Obviously, Eagle as a company is trying very hard to be at the forefront of new technologies and new processes and
Yeah.
different ways to think about things, and we're always looking to try to evolve as a company and show a
Yeah.
good image. And I think partnering with a company like Marcura helps Eagle to to perform better and to process accounts quicker, and leveraging the data and the resources that they have to put it all together in one platform.
Yeah.
Makes us a hopefully what I like to think of as a market leader, and I think
Yeah.
hopefully people will see that. So
Good. Great. Well, look, Mark, I know it's been just over 10 minutes, but we again appreciate your time. So thanks for
thank you.
taking that, and we'll see you soon.